On this week's In Focus, some local elementary school students went back in time and got a lesson in medieval culture. Justin Prince has more.
For the last 5 weeks, we've been studying medieval life, medieval times, through what life was like back then, our communities, and so on.
So in order to learn more about medieval culture, last Friday, third grade students from Lowell Elementary School in Brainerd took a step back in time and brought their unit to life.
I think this brings it more to life so that kids can really get the feel for maybe what life was like back then, since they've been studying it, and then to come here and experience all of these things. It just brings it to life.
Students went through 10 different stations of medieval culture, including pottage, cloth making, and archery. But easily the favorite was getting to dress up in medieval attire.
Probably putting on all the stuff. I got to dress up like a knight because you get to see what they used to wear and everything that they had back in the old days.
I like the armor, but it hurts me a lot, and I feel like it's important because now I know what they feel like when they go into battle.
At each station, the students learn about what life was like then, and they have had such a good time.
It's actually the funnest field trip I've ever gone on, because it's the first time I've ever gone to a castle. We got to make these medallions out of clay, and I've never seen clay before.
But all fun aside, the field trip did provide lessons about medieval culture the students may not have known before.
I didn't know that the girls had their hair like sticking way up. It's weird.
In the medieval times, you would wear stuff like this, and entertainment would be fighting people to the death.
It was very different back then in the medieval times. If they think their life is hard now, it was all about fighting and protecting their lives and their families, and which is very different today. They don't have to do that so much.
For this week's In Focus, Justin Prince, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.